with more and more like loyalty technology providers really enabling an SMB component to existing programs, are we far from off in the future where SMBs will want to build and operate their own independent, unique program? Or is it best, in your opinion, and maybe you're a bit biased because you run these two large programs, that they utilize an existing currency? Like, what are the trade-offs in those scenarios?
Yeah, for sure. So we've worked with lots of different businesses of different sizes. And I remember years ago when like in the early stages of Air Miles, working with a big national brand, and they were evaluating going with a third party loyalty program like Air
Okay.
Miles versus doing their own in-house program. And
Hmm.
so worked with them to build that out and kind of point out what some of the pros and cons would be of that. One of the biggest ones that they kind of scared them off, actually, two of the biggest ones. One was the liability. So in the
Okay.
in-house loyalty program, you have to hold the liability of any points that are out in market unredeemed. And
Right.
that could be a big number, especially if you're talking about an Air Miles program or you're talking about a really big national banner with, thousands of customers. And so that's one of the biggest pieces that deterred them. The second piece was actually understanding what to do with the data. And
What?
unless they had someone in-house that was going to properly read and find the stories from that data, they weren't actually going to be getting anything from it. You can reward a customer with a point, but what are you going to be doing to speak that language at the right time to bring that customer back so that you can retain that loyalty and retain that customer spend? So there are definite pros and cons to a company building their own. It's whether they're willing to essentially build out an entire team to manage it.